So I just wanted to make a little video talking about... Oh, sorry. I think I pooted. Nope. That's just the smell of Gate Guardian support coming. You guys can smell that, right? It's pretty obvious at this point. We got a Neos Wiseman support card for Yubel, but Gate Guardian has got nothing. Alright, so we're here to kind of just talk about the theory on Gate Guardian and what we can do, why it's coming, and really what more is to come. Let's dig on into this, shall we? So Gate Guardian has kind of gone underneath the radar for years. Alright, this card is from Metal Raiders. Do you know how old that is? Now, this thing required you to get Kazejin, Suijin, I don't even remember the third, Sangha, right? Sangha the Thunder, Suijin, and Kazejin. Yeah, it's those guys, right? So you've already got these vanilla monsters that you're wanting to play with. And now at this point, you have to combine them together to get, what is it, a 3,700 beat stick on the field that minimally does literally nothing? That's it, right? Like, that's the whole dream out here, to get Gate Guardian on the field. Now, much like, you know, everybody's out here, they're like, hey, Yubel's getting more support. Hey, and my good friend Yubel, Resident Evil Next GRE, once, this because it was his love of his life. It was all he ever played. And now that we've kind of gone back into GX era level production for major upgrades, and interestingly enough, we saw that they just gave new Winged Dragon Raw support, which means there is a potential to see Gate Guardian get made. And I've been seeing memes for this lately with people. Chaos and Giant has had an interesting one. And I was like, after seeing that, I was like, man, we actually need Gate Guardian support. Like, this is... Toons are a better supported archetype than Gate Guardian. Alright, let that sink in. Now, here's the trade-off with this, alright? You have to understand, the Gate Guardian himself, the card is awful, alright? You are going to have to retrain everything, alright? You're going to have to pull a Mech Lords, alright? And trust me, in order to pull a Mech Lords, you're going to have to take all the basic stuff, Kazejin, Suijin, and Sangha of the Thunder. You're going to have to take these three, you're going to have to make them incorporable, and you're going to have to do an entire overhaul to them. Alright, I don't know if you make new cards that count as Kazejin, Suijin, and Sangha, but we've got 4 cards for the Gate Guardian theme, technically. Alright, so first up, we're going to need a way to bypass the summoning conditions on the Gate Guardian. Alright, you guys already know where that's going. We have plenty of cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here that all say bypassing some, ignoring it's ignoring summoning conditions. I need to know how to proper Yu-Gi-Oh! Terminology here. So ignoring summoning conditions and summon it. So very easy. We could do that ever so slightly. But my problem is you're on an entire archetype that all requires tributes. Alright, you're on, and then you have to get those monsters on the field. You get the Gate Guardian on the field. So we're going to have to produce level 4 monsters that are going to have to interact with this. You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the potential to be a good structure deck. Alright? If you can make... This is the part that interests me most here. If you can take Sacred Beast, Ravel, Haman, Uriah, and you can give them huge upgrades across the board, then you can pull off the biggest heist of all time. You can make Gate Guardian great again. We can already see that $400, $500, $6 price tag for those first editions going straight to the moon, as hashtag vintage values would say out here, giving us a semi-applicable approach for it. Of course, you're going to have to give us... Honestly, the old support is so bad, you're probably going to have to give us an insane monster that's going to have the ability to summon out multiple copies of them. You're going to have to give us a way to summon the Gate Guardian from the hand deck or graveyard. It has to be those 3. Because if you draw the Gate Guardian, what do you do with it? Alright, like, I can't do anything with this. All right. You're also going to have to create a line of support that is going to basically be able to, be busted. All right. Now, I could see Kazejin, Suijin, and Sangha all being these potential cards that you could use with a continuous spell or trap card to use as an interruption through the opponent's turn. You hurl lightning at the opponent, you hurl wind at your opponent, or you flood out your opponent with Suijin. Monster spell and trap negators. Possibility here. It's definitely something that they could do. It's a more interesting one, just flinging things at the opponent, but you have to round out this archetypal support here in order to kind of bring it home, because if you fail to do this, the problem is, like I said, back to the Mechlord level support. All right, Mechlord level support wasn't good. All right, you can tell yourself that wasn't a huge upgrade to the deck. It was, but you are going to have to make more than 4 cards for this. I'm expecting this is really rough, because if you look at Rabia Haman, the whole Sacred Beast archetype, I think they got what, 12, 13 support cards at this point, 14. Are we counting the Doomsday Horror stuff or the fire tokens? I don't know. I believe that they got like a good chunk of cards. So like I said, we come back to the point here. You're gonna have to structure deck this. I don't even remember Gate Guardians being on the list of potential structure decks. Can we go back and can we fix that? All right. We had Yako Tenma on there. For those of you that don't know who Yako Tenma is, he's from the Yu-Gi-Oh! R manga. He's the one that played the Wicked Avatar, the Wicked Eraser. You guys remember those, right? They never show up in the anime. They're just kind of counterparts to these Egyptian gods. They're very interesting counterparts here, which leads me on into a sub-discussion here. Alright, so we all know that we need Gate Guardian support, alright? Well, in the Yu-Gi-Oh! R manga, there was a way to upgrade Obelisk the Tormentor into a higher form. And you're probably sitting here going, that's possible? Yes. I believe that there was a spell card that basically allowed Obelisk to rank up. He had more of the hieroglyphics on his face. It was an interesting upgrade. Basically, from what I was reading, it put him on the hierarchy of the Winged Dragon of Ra through his Ascension level up, which is really cool. But we do not have a homage to this guy either. And I might make another discussion video on this in the near future, because one thing I liked about Cyberknight was Cyberknight always uploaded, please print this. I kind of miss that segment. There's a lot of things that need to be printed. There's a lot of really cool potential to be made here. And I specifically remember Konami made a statement somewhere along the way saying that we're getting more broken, well, not necessarily broken cards. We're getting more of those generic cards from the anime. It's kind of what brings Yu-Gi-Oh! Together for the most part, is those niche broken cards that you can play. Hopefully they don't neuter some of them, as I have seen them do as of late. It would be nice if we could more diversity. Alright, you'll have card and buys, good. So when it comes to the actual game, when you print these things, do it. But I believe there is a good potential here. Now, upgrading Obelisk the Tormentor in the Yu-Gi-Oh! R manga style would be cool. Alright? Trust me. Infinite cool things that we could see at this point. They'll probably save it for like the 30th anniversary. Prepare yourselves for Neo Obelisk the Tormentor. Slifer's not going to get the upgrade. Slifer doesn't get any love, alright? Slifer just sits in the corner and stares at you with his second mouth, alright? And while he's giving you those little weird faces, like he wants you to pet him, but he's going to bark at you anyway, and is one of those dogs. But interesting that Obelisk can upgrade into that tier. So anyway, yield Gate Guardian support. Where is it? I'm going to leave you guys with this thought, though. Alright. The potential for Gate Guardian support is real at this point. Alright, like, let's be honest. I would not be surprised to see an announcement in the near future here where we're just like, we got Gate Guardian support. No way! Robbie called that. It was inspired by a meme that put a thought in my head, and I was like, well, technically, I mean, yeah, we need it. So, guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. Take care. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out MColeGames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.